kind of claim in front of a PhD in neuroscience. That
A
being said,
PhD in neuroscience, you are not qualified to talk about what you're qualifying. Your PhD in neuroscience, your what was it? Your thesis was on the electrical impulses of lampreys. Your work was with laboratory monkeys, teaching them to play video games and shit. You are not qualified to talk about humans, particularly not because you were working with monkeys when humans came from apes.
I've been working with humans in cognitive psychology for 2 years at Duke
Which
University. Well, you can see the papers. Type Gariepy JF.
Yes, I can.
On PubMed.
I did, and I looked at them, and none of them were in any way related. They were very interesting. Again, I think it's cool to teach monkeys to play video games, but they were very interesting. But they are not. You are not qualified in the specific area that you claim to be qualified in. Like, if you wanted to do this, you should have measured in neuropsychology, or you should have gone into sociology.
Suppose that what you say is true. What does that make you?
I mean, that puts us on more or less even footing, and also that would be an ad hominem argument.
We're even footing because you're there in New York. I think my crowd is already laughing.
Yeah, your crowd can laugh if they want to because you fooled them. You literally do not have the qualifications that you claim that you have. You have enough qualifications to trick, say, Jeffrey Epstein into paying you $25,000. Well, trick or get him to do that, you know, and you have the power to trick these people who don't know any better, who don't actually know people who work in the biomedical field like I do. And they follow you in your show.
I'm not surprised to hear a communist make arguments by qualification.
Ad hominem.
You're always looking for a better qualification, for an authority to follow.
Ad hominem.
And in fact, when it doesn't exist, you want to create it. You want to create a bigger state to tell you how to wipe your
ad hominem.
Ass.
None of this has anything to do with the conversation that we're having here.
What I'm telling you is I don't care about qualifications.
Now, you talked about race and people of color, and specifically black people, doing more of the crime. The fact is that these statistics are lies, and they're also very easy to misrepresent. For instance, I can say as a fact, a statistical fact, that the average American has one breast and one testicle. That's a statistical fact. The reason why is 50% of Americans are male and about 50% of Americans are female. 2 breasts, 2 testicles. You average them together, boom, you get one breast and one testicle. There are liars, there are damn liars, and there are statisticians, and that's the first thing they will teach you in any college statistics class. Now, when we look at the statistics, in other words, and take more stuff into consideration, for instance, the exoneration rates, you find that black people are more often accused of and arrested for crimes, but also black people are more often exonerated of crime. 47% of all exonerations are black prisoners. Judging by the exonerations, innocent black men are 7 times more likely to be convicted of murder than innocent white people. And it goes down in every single crime. So that like 1350 bullshit that people start saying, it is all just manipulating the data. It is taking a tiny piece and lying by omission, and dumb people get caught by it.
This is quite stunning.
Going on. Okay, well, why haven't you done any science since then? Like, I don't see any studies coming out.
Here's my study, a complete theory of the emergence of life. If you want one day,
that's
we can
not a study,
debate
that's
it
a
if
book.
you think. Well, it's a theory.
You don't have a peer review on it.
I'm a theoretical biologist who thinks about the emergence of life, and I'm absolutely capable. But I'm absolutely capable of reviewing myself. And if you don't like it,
you can't peer review yourself.
I'm not peer reviewing myself. I'm reviewing myself, and I'm right. So if you disagree with it, instead of making appeal to authorities, why don't you write your critique of the revolutionary phenotype? This is a major contribution to biology.
You made this mistake
By the
before.
way,